Anyway, so we're going to use this image. It's just a little iPhone snap of my light bulb on a table. What we need is a text editor to do the editing. Oh, that's what I'm using anyway. So you can do this on PC as well. I'm not going to do a guide for that though. Get a Mac, text editor. So you should see a lot of gobbledygook. I don't listen to hip hop, so I don't know what any of this means. But the main part is to leave the top and the bottom of the file alone. You might ask, where does the top end and where does the bottom begin? I don't know. So just take a guesstimate, and you'll probably do it wrong a little bit. Maybe not the first time or the second time, but at least you understand that, you know, whatever your last action was, don't do it again. So I usually skip a little bit, scroll through it, and then the whole process is to copy into itself and not to cut into itself. Okay, let's duplicate this. Let's just quickly save this as our starter image. Okay, let's get rid of text because it's an image file. Part 1, stage 1.jpg. Cool. So we've made one minor adjustment. Let's just quickly check the image. Okay, so you see how it's shifted it across a little bit. If you look at the original, that's fine. You look at the one that we've just modified a little bit, it's sort of split it in half. So something's working. And then I'm just going to keep smashing through it a little bit. I'll take a large bit this time. Again, you can use like a couple of letters. You can use huge chunks. It's up to you. That's where the unpredictability comes in, I guess, because each time I've never really calculated how much I want to, you know, copy and paste from here to there. Let's have a quick look at it again. Okay, so I've taken a large piece of information and sort of appeared up the top there. Right, let's keep messing. I'm going to start doing some smaller bits near the top. From around here. That looks like a nice area. And I'm going to copy it into itself. Again, never cut, always copy. I'm going to chuck this around. Paste the same piece of information all over the image. The same piece of selected gobbledygook. I hope this makes sense, by the way. The reason I did a screencast is I want to show you, because if I'm reading something, literally I can't take it in. If I see something and I like it, I think I'll remember that, and especially if I practice it as well. So, you know, go and grab a picture or something. Okay, I've done quite a lot of changes there. Really, I should probably tell you to do one, save it, check it, one, save it, check it, one, save it, check it. We all get a bit impatient. Let's have a look at this. Cool. So you know, you've got some crazy pixelation shit going on here. We've got little slices. It's almost like it's shattered a little bit, and you've got a really misty, washed out colour on the bottom half of the picture. Let's keep going. I'm going to grab a new piece of information from somewhere near the bottom. The bottom's getting left out. Okay, I'm having that. And again, just paste it into itself. Again, you know, really should do it, save it per action. Ooh, it's getting worse. You see how we're slowly ruining this image, but again, it makes for good graphics. You know, if it's sometimes I used to study photography, and sometimes I'd take really shit photos, and they were bad photographs, but they were fantastic for background graphics or for, you know, just something for the eyes that didn't deviate too much from the attention of whatever the message was on an infographic or a flyer or a poster or whatever. So sometimes it's you know, it's nice to don't delete those shitty pictures that you take. You know, it might be useful somewhere else. Okay, I just did a space bar, and if I'd have saved that, it would have messed up the whole picture or whatever. I mean, it wouldn't have loaded. So you always have to copy and paste into it. Okay. Ooh, that's good. So I've just messed around with some weird shit and locked the image. I like that. I'm going to keep that. That's my image. Have a quick look at it inverted. Interesting. Sweet. So that's how you do infected pixels. Just to recap, you'll select your image, take a guesstimate. I'd say leave about 10% of the top of the file and the bottom of the file alone, just to be safe. Always copy and paste into itself. Again, don't paste into the top or the bottom percentages of the file. So really, you should save it per action, so that if you get it really nice and then you fuck it up, it might piss you off a little bit. You might be able to do Control Z, I don't know, or undo. But if you do it per action, at least you can see how it's developing. And then I'm not sure if it'll open up in Photoshop. So what you might want to do is, once you're finished with your graphic, is to save it as a different file name, which will re-encode the image with its contents as is. So basically, it'll make the file readable by other, more advanced graphic renderers. So if Photoshop opens it and goes, "Hang on, what the fuck's going on here?" If you save it as a different file type, it'll rewrite the whole image in its entirety that you've created, but to something that the other graphics packages can use, like Photoshop import or InDesign Place or whatever. I've had a bit of trouble in the past, and sometimes I've just done like a screen grab and cropped it, but obviously that's not good enough if you're printing to 300 dpi or higher than 72. Sorry. Anyway, cool. There you go.